Hi, welcome to my Twitch channel. I'm Greg, and I like to play classic video games. Join me 3 nights a week as we dive into my huge game collection to uncover hidden gems, replay the hits, and have a great time with our fun, friendly community. 3 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out for some old games, some friendly chat, and to raise money for the IWK Children's Hospital through Extra Life.
He's taking out mages like crazy. Look at that.
And if you can't tune in live, check out the archive on YouTube at Generation 16 Extra. Hope to see you in the chat.
So close. Yes!
That's right, PG-13 chat pals. Remember, my kids can go back and watch these archives. They're not going to go back and search for what I said in your chat, Ben. Hey, Jasper T and Scoop Jessica. It's story night. We're playing Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestulon, which I would say if this was the Space Quest game that I played when I was a kid. Like, this was the one that my friend Dave had that we would play. Yep. Friday night, shame night. Also, didn't realize, but this is the first Space Quest game where they actually named the main character Roger Wilco, which stayed his name forever. And also, I think one of the first Sierra games to include Sound Blaster support. Yes, Jessica always keeps it PG-13. All right, let's start this bad boy up. It's even in stereo. Two guys from Andromeda who still haven't released their new game from Kickstarter from like 7 years ago. Hey, Gaijin. Namava. It has been an interminable amount of time since Roger Wilco rocketed away from Vohal's burning space fortress. Time stands still for our hero in suspended animation. Its engines long spent, the small escape pod drifts aimlessly through unfamiliar star fields, its course altered many times by small asteroids and space debris. Inside, Rogers lies undisturbed in his sleep chamber, but not for long. Yeah, I love this game too. It's very cinematic, more so than previous Space Quest games. Very Aliens intro. Prepare to have your mind blown. Listen closely. The pod, considered to be nothing more than another piece of scrap, is taken aboard a robot-commanded garbage freighter. Unfortunately, these robots have no regard for organics. Thanks, great big man. The small pod is jarred by a sudden shock which triggers the sleep chamber's revive mode. As the glass shroud slides back, Roger slowly begins to regain consciousness. voice. That was a voice sample. You notice that the sounds from the pod grow softer until they are imperceptible. Having served its purpose and taxed its resources, the pod gives a final hum and shuts down. Of course, we should save immediately. Yeah, I was so lost here when I first played this. You're standing in a debris-cluttered junk bay. An escape pod rests in the middle of the room. There are chunks of metal lying around which seem to be small sections of old spaceware. So of course we've got, what do we recognize here? This is clearly an AT-AT foot. Love the Acme rocket and the TIE fighter. Various types of abandoned spacecraft litter the floor of this intergalactic junkyard. All this place needs is a junkyard dog. You shiver at the thought. Look at the shading. This bulbous craft looks like it has seen a lot of action in its day. You believe it to be a bow tie fighter dating back to the Cologne Wars. A true relic. You are overwhelmed by the variety of space trash around each corner. A large bucket conveyor carries shredded ships to a horizontal conveyor high above. Like that giant robot hand. I've never played this with the good sound, because when I played it back in the day, I didn't have a sound blaster. This conveyor is no place for sightseeing. Stand. Jump. I love this treatment for the Roman 3. Such a nice touch. There's like this low hum. It's nice. You're standing on a narrow rail suspended high above the floor of the freighter. A conveyor system below leads to the right grinder. Be careful, it's a long way down. I think this might be moving a little bit faster than I want it to, but okay. See if this changes what it says. Yeah, it seems. Oh, wait a minute. No, it said something different. You're standing on a narrow rail suspended high above the floor of the freighter. It's a long way down to the junk piles below. There are 2 passages to the west. In this room, the rail makes a U-turn. There's a machine here which hangs under the rail. There's a chute at the bottom. In the middle are panels of monitoring devices being tended by a droid. It's not a model you've seen before. The droid appears to be dedicated to this workstation. It seems harmless enough. Plopping into the seat, you grasp the forward-backward control of the grabber. Seduce grabber. And I think here is about right. Nope. Not far enough back. We need to pick up this little blue thing. Finding nothing here to carry, the claw begins the ascent to the grabber unit. You gotta sit through it every time you screw it up, too. These sounds, though, so good. Grabber. I barely know her. The claw senses contact with the warp motivator, grasps it firmly, and begins the ascent back to the grabber. Hey, Keenad. It's funny, those nice rumbling sound effects disappear when you switch screens. Oh, now that's on, but the beeping's gone. Yes, the rats are rough. It looks right out of the Death Star. At least close enough not to get sued. Did I get this right? I did. Sensing an adequate surface, the claw releases its cargo and begins the ascent to the grabber unit. The object thuds into place within the cavity of the ship. I gotta get Doom 64, I guess. Yeah, we're already at 45 points. We're gonna save again. Oh, the little wooden circles that you put where you put the rods in the holes. Foxhound. No, it's more about money than wanting it. Fortunately, you come to a relatively soft landing in a pile of debris. You seem to be in a debris-enclosed hollow. Poking out of the ceiling is the chute which you originally entered through. Some crusty lamps linked by a non-VL-approved wire provide additional illumination. This is interesting. You unhook the reactor from the cheap wires and take it with you. How to know there was a reactor there? The internet. Almost looks like the back of a B-Wing or a TIE fighter. Bending aside a thin piece of scrap, you find an opening into another area and climb on in. Yeah, you do. And I never played it with this audio. This is so cool. That's what it's from, Lost in Space. You are quite impressed by the size of this junk freighter. The skeletal remains of a stripped-down space tanker stage lie half buried in scrap. Vanna, no I did not. Should I have? Although I do hear coughing. I think it's from upstairs. Someone or something has done a real job on this tanker. Was this the result of some space battle? Or perhaps you're not the only one roaming around in here. Nice, Vanna. Fantastic. You seem to have been mugged by some type of large rat. As you pick loose fur from your teeth, you notice a less bulky feeling. Okay, what am I missing now? Yes, I am using a walkthrough. Nice, Ben. So, Vanna, is that the place that you guys were looking at the other day? I know that I heard about it. Thanks, Eldarion. Those rats didn't like me taking their light source. You unhook the reactor from the cheap wires and take it with you. Cool, GT Rat. I'm hearing some nice things about it. I hear that the Turbo Express filter is really great. Oh, wait a minute. They're shipping the Japanese ones, as far as I know. You grab the ladder and jam it in your pocket. Ouch. Hey, Sarah Bass. Salamander's not on the Japanese one? I love his shadow when he walks in here. Like, this game has some really nice graphical touches. You take the only decent piece of wire available. Hey, Casey. They announced today in Nova Scotia that you can actually be fined for being outside and assembling in groups larger than 5. $1,000. The gutted carcass of the tanker opens up to reveal even more junk. A metal head rests nearby. This is awesome. Well, Jaspertine, I think a lot of the leaders are pissed because it's like, hey, everybody, social distancing. And then all you saw on the weekend was pictures of beaches with tons of people there and parks with tons of people assembling. And it's just like, what are you doing? Whoa! Oh, I stepped off a metallic escarpment and tumbled into the darkness. Twisted, jagged remnants of old vehicles reach out to slow your dark descent, cutting short your life in the process. Ooh, wow. It wouldn't be so bad except for the sudden stop at the end. Next time, don't get so close to the edge. I had no idea that was an edge. Man, we're pretty far back here, too. Okay. Nice, Jaspertine. I loved the letter that was going around from the head of Hobby Lobby. I don't know if it was real or not, but it was crazy enough to be real. Hey, only 2 rats appeared. Will the third one appear in a minute? It's like that, hi, I'm worth $6 billion. I'm telling you to risk your life for $10 an hour. Because God talks to my wife. Like I said, it's crazy enough. It sounds crazy enough to be real. I mean, the economy is the most important thing here, right? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, Keenan, I'm sure we didn't either back in the day. All right. We're back to where we were, kind of, almost, sort of. A bit sensational, but I mean, if it's true, he's literally saying, keep working because my wife talks to God. Oh, you're talking about the Texas dude. Yeah. Ooh, wire. Hey, I just read that the WWE Network is making a lot of their content free, including all past WrestleManias, which I am definitely taking advantage of. All I'm going to say is, yep, a lot of crazy people elect these crazy people, but there are a lot of sane people who stay home during elections. Got to share some blame there. Wow, an ancient model of a battle bot. I bet you'd hate to run into whatever brought this big guy down. Looks like something poked it in the eye. You find yourself at the bottom of another trash pit. An interesting array of alien artifacts is strewn from one end to the other. A large ship is in the middle and a small one is off to the side. This I found to be one of the most difficult things to do back when I was a kid. Thanks, base. My aunt has a doctor appointment tomorrow, and it's by phone. That's new. It's a sleek-looking number if you can disregard the junk it's rooted in. It must be a recent addition to the collection as everything seems to be intact. Etched on each side is the name Aluminum Mallard. On top is a small hatch. Tinker Toys, that's what they're called. Wow, can't type use. See, I could not get that when I was a kid. I don't know why. You notice it to be slick up here. Be careful. You move into position and grabbing the dull finish of the hatch's handle, commence to open and enter the ship. At first, you're surprised at how intact the ship's interior is. Immediately to your right is a panel with a red button. At midship on the right wall is the ship's main diagnostic computer. Directly across are 2 passenger seats. Ahead of you is the cockpit. You drop the reactor into the hole. In attempting to reconnect the cables, you find that one is much too short. You carefully connect the wire between the ship and the reactor, putting the tile back in place once you've finished. Way up. Oh, look at this. I didn't know this. Searching around the cushions, you find among variously colored wads of lint 7 buckazoids. All right, let's do this. So, radar is now in operation. I don't remember any of this. 1, thrust generation underway. Ooh, listen to that. 8, weapon system inoperable while not in flight. F. Interesting. I'm just following what this thing's telling me to do. You feel a strong rumbling as the ship strains to loosen itself from the confines of the junk heap accumulated at its base. Finally, it begins to rise. Ooh, look at that. The ship rises several meters, then stops abruptly. An alarm from the computer attracts your attention. Ascent halted due to obstruction. So let's turn on a weapon system. A shot blasts a new orifice in the side of the junk freighter. Yeah. Oh. Unfortunately, your inadequately protected ship is struck and subsequently destroyed in the bottleneck of metallic objects striving to pass through the same relatively small opening. Sudden decompression sucks. This is gory. Okay. Do we have... So let's turn on the radar. Turn on the engines. Not sure what to do. Can't turn that on. So let's take off. That is a really nice shot. The piles of junk and everything out there scroll at different speeds. Shields. Front. Just front. Let's do front and then fire. There we go. The pressure generated by the desire of the ship's atmosphere to escape to the considerably lower pressure of space causes your ship to be spit out like a watermelon seed. Wow, a bunch of stars. Not exactly a new sight for your space-weary eyes. I kind of don't want to watch Contagion. I saw Netflix actually has a Juan Manuel Fangio documentary, which I'm hugely excited about. Fangio was like the first superstar F1 driver from the 50s, and still widely considered the greatest driver of all time. It's really cool that there's a documentary of him up there now. And it's clear. Oh yeah, I've seen Rush, and it's clearly an Argentinian documentary. He was an Argentinian driver. All right, let's see here. Actually, can't save right now. Okay. All right, let's see. So we're gonna look at the navigation system. You are here. We're gonna scan. Name Planet Ortega, Sector B2, inhabitants unknown, volcanic crater-strewn surface. Nope. Name Planet Fleabutt, Sector 39, light atmosphere, one known settlement. Yep, we're going to set course for the Fleabutt. Calculating course. Course locked. And we are going to hit light speed. Cool. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, this is the Terminator bot. Plaintiff Gypazoid. I didn't see it. Judgment terminate. This is really cool. A flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. Throttling engines back. Orbiting planet Fleabutt. Well, let's land. With a mighty whump, you set the aluminum mallard down on the surface of Fleabutt. Outside, the desert surface of Fleabutt stretches into the distance. Countless eons of howling winds have carved this dry planet. Stand and deliver. Did anyone get that reference? Stand and deliver? Nobody gets that reference. Okay. As you step out of your ship onto the surface of Fleabutt, you are hit in the face by the harsh winds. It looks like a storm is brewing. Meanwhile, another spacecraft touches down elsewhere on the very same planet. Edward James Olmos. Yeah, stand and deliver. Look at him. He's great. Oh wow, he's cloaked. That's going to make things more difficult. I also just realized that my stereo is in reverse because he was walking off the left side of my screen. Cool, look at that in the background. Oh no, a venomous scorpizoid, watch out. You see several large Sand dunes and a few worn rocks. The desert to the north grows darker as storm clouds loom overhead. You find yourself at the base of a gigantic metal model of a great beast. Read square sign? No, it's not a square anyway. Read rectangular sign? Nope. Look. Read sign. See what it says. Mog, one of many large beasts that once roamed this vast desert, but they all eventually died of boredom and are now extinct. This game is pretty. Learning shapes with Greg. I have a glowing gem. I don't know why I have a glowing gem. I think it's from Space Quest 2. Man, I'm telling you, I'm pretty happy. I'm down like almost 30 pounds since Christmas. See Fleabit from Mog's Head, entrance free. Sorry, temporarily closed for repair. This isn't where I needed to go. I don't think. No. Okay. Thanks for playing Space Quest 3. As usual, you've been a real hoot. Okay. So we're going to do this again. I'll save after this cinema. Vodka is also clear. That's true. Nope, no chance I'll ever get funny. Funny looking. All right, let's see if I can get this sorted out here. Venomous Scorpizoid. That's a sand. That's a big snake. That is a big snake. That's a terrible thing. That looks dangerous. Oh, okay, that was quicksand. No, I just can't climb up there. Okay. Lesson learned. Oh, idiot. I love the colors. All right, let's save. Not really 100% sure I'm going here. I don't think it's at the top of this thing. Maybe it's over here. There we go, World of Wonders. Look at that great wood-paneled station wagon. That's fantastic. Alien scum. Must be in the deep south. Aha, a tourist trap. This giant metal facsimile of a space beast is nothing more than a cheap marketing ploy designed to suck in any moron dumb enough to fall for such trickery. You suddenly feel like a dumb moron. Casey, I think the hospitals are not great, but not terrible yet either. I think it's more about the fact that they weren't really ready for this. Name a race and gender. Howdy, stranger. The name's Blatz, Fester Blatz. Welcome to World of Wonders. Go ahead and have a look at some of the most trendiest items in the known universe. Make the most of your vacation, Buckazoid. I remember seeing his picture, I think, on the back of the box, and thinking it just looked amazing. Look at this guy. The cast-off refuse of a dozen worlds clings to every available surface of the store. You're astonished at the diversity. You're even more astonished that someone would buy this stuff. No, Cerebus, I think it has more to do, like, a friend of the family is a nurse, and I think that especially the nurses are frustrated that they think things should be done a little bit differently. Like, right now, because we have 3 major hospitals around here, and they're not really trying to divert everyone to one of them. It's kind of leaving all 3 of them open to have a problem. Well, I mean, we're the biggest city east of Montreal, right? Or Quebec. Alright, look, fester. Imagine, if you will, a sleazy tourist trap in the middle of the howling desert on Fleabit. The proprietor looks like the unfortunate offspring of a union between a squid and a Vorlian gas beast. His keen business mind and utter lack of scruples afford him a comfortable living here on the backside of civilization. And I mean, this hospital, especially the children's hospital, I mean, it serves IWK. It serves all the Maritimes. Alright, now here's a red hot item, the official Astro Chicken Flight Hat. You'll really turn some heads in this sporty little number. It's modeled after the hot new arcade game that's sweeping the galaxy, which we will be playing. Alright, we're going to sell our gem. Going to any high temp planets? It's a nice pair of thermowave underwear will keep your internal environment pleasant on even the sweatiest worlds. You just take your time, you hear? Don't feel pressured to buy anything. Sell gem. Ooh. My, that certainly is one fine hunk of Orium. Look at that mouth. That's a fantastic animation. I'll take it off your hands for 350 Buckazoids. No. I'll take it off your hands for 400 Buckazoids. What do you say? No. I'll take it off your hands for 425 Buckazoids. Yes. How about a nice Orat on a stick? Yeah, we already done that. Okay. So, I'm going to buy the Orat. A wise choice. I'm sure you'll be very pleased. A wise choice. I'm sure you'll be very pleased. And we're going to buy the underwear. Thermo weave underwear, that's what it was. Astro Chicken flight hat. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, looks like that lightning getting close. Better be careful out there. Whoa, hello. So, this is Roger Wilco, the man I've been sent across the universe to track down and terminate. I'm not impressed. You were too easy to find. You tend to leave a mess wherever you go. Seems you forgot to pay for that Labionian terror beast mating call whistle. Now let's see, with interest that comes to 400,000 buckazoids. I don't think you've got that kind of cash on you, No, I didn't think so. But lucky for you, I'm in a good mood today. I will count to 10 real slow, then I track you down. If you make it to your ship, I forget I see you. But if I catch you again, I dust you like bundt cake. Later, Gaijin. But she gets me right. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, he twisted me. Thanks for playing Space Quest 3. Alright, I know what I did wrong. Classic Sierra walk. Uh-oh. Crap. Let's try this again. I think I know where I'm supposed to go, but I'm not 100%. Run, 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 run. Okay, I needed to wait for him to show up. think they'll eat him if he's chasing me. Pod chow. Let's try again. Nummy. Stupid scorpion. You've been a real pant load. That's great. Come on, Arnie. Oh, God, I was right there. I did the right thing. I just need to draw him in. Okay. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. We got this. Oh, Ben, that's later, isn't it? Don't we have to beat Astro Chicken or something like that? Spoiler. There we go. Okay. Use or at. I'm totally getting eaten here. Oh, there we go. Sure thing. What do I have now? That was an invisibility belt. Yay! If I remember, Space Chicken is not easy. Nope. There we go. Monolith Burger Fast Food Dive. This feels very Spaceballs. I wonder if this is after Spaceballs, right? What year did Spaceballs come out? Because this came out in like 1990 or 91. '85? No. Was it really? I feel like it was later than that. Flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. That's great. Oh, there's Starship Enterprise. Nice touch. 1987, okay. Only one man would dare give me the raspberry. Here's Jabba. With the docking maneuver completed, the engine shut down. Welcome to Monolith Burger. This music's fantastic. I've never played it like this. You pop the hatch and ramble on in. The decor, like the food, is the same in Monolith Burgers all over the universe. Generic counter clerks are eagerly waiting to help you. Diverse life forms are crowded around the counter and sitting in booths, consuming what can only loosely be termed food. It's all done as satire. That's probably it. And honestly, I wonder if they were selling enough numbers that anyone really cared. We're at now. When will then be now? Soon. I haven't watched that movie in so long. And someone didn't clean this up. Yes, the cold Plasmold tables are like millions of others you'd seen. Yeah, we've already read this. Comb the desert. We ain't found shit. Welcome to Monolith Burger, Employee of the Week. May I take your order? We got the mini monolith, the monolith with poly cheese, the filet-o-rat, the jumbo monolith with poly cheese. Big Belcher combo includes the jumbo mono with poly cheese, space spuds with extra grease, and sloppy slurper. Monolith fun meal, space spuds. Or you can get some Tang, which actually has a copyright next to it. Small, medium, or large, or a sloppy slurper. We're going to order a fun meal. And we're going to quit out of here. Yes and yes. Yes. Would you like some space buzz with that? Yes. Look at his eyes getting bigger and bigger. Would you like a black fruit pie with that? You know, when I was a kid, Tang was all we had. We didn't have real orange juice. I was a teenager before I really tasted real orange juice. When we said orange juice, it was Tang. I don't know why. It's just my aunt raised us, and she's not an orange juice person, and we just never had orange juice. Special today, a free drink with every purchase. Your total is 7 buckazoids. Pay. Have a nice day. You gingerly pick up the greasy bag. You can hardly wait to have a seat and dig in. Notice the arcade game sitting there? Let's sit here. Looked like he was deep-throating that sloppy slurper. Settle down, Jessica. Ow, hey, what's this in my burger? Oh, it must be my fun meal prize. Hey, it's a swell decoder ring. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. That was mighty tasty. Well, maybe mildly tasty. Well, maybe not tasty at all. In fact, it reminded you of the slick skin of a Vorlian mucus worm. Here we go. Try another word. Okay, look. Game. Astro Chicken by Scumsoft. Astro Chicken must land on the Astro Chicken landing pad. He's depending on you to bring him to safety. I think this is this game's gambling. Actually, I think we only have to play a certain amount of time. Sorry, I'm just reading. Okay, left arrow moves left, down arrow stop left, right movement. Let's read this again. See what the controls are. Up arrow is flapping. Don't use up all the feed. Hit the landing pad tube pad fast and you'll bounce. Landing outside the landing pad is fatal. If you fly too high. Okay, let's see how we can do this here. Wait, that was... Oh, wow, really? Okay, first of all, Okay, that didn't go well. Whoa, slow down there, bird. Man, he's just... Ugh. My God. Oh my gosh. So it doesn't matter if you win, though, right? Like, you just have to play it a lot? God, he keeps flying off screen. No. Okay. Okay, if I hold... No. Ugh. What are you doing? Oh, okay. No, I really don't know what's happening. I'm out of feed. Okay. Yeah. Found a way to suck in a video game while sucking in a video game. God. I don't understand why he flies off the screen. That's the thing that's getting me, that's screwing me up. Oh. You can't you can't turn and flap your wings at the same time. What happens if you push down? Stop left right movement. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's two. That was two in a game. Good Lord. Yeah, baby. No chance. Even my microphone gave up on that one. I should make a mug with that peacock on it. Add that to the list of stuff I haven't done. I really had to work for that one. God, it's the flying up off screen that's really getting me. There it is. Secret code goes something like this. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to bother doing that. So what this is telling us that the two guys from Andromeda need to be rescued. We're going to save. When does the indigestion hit? You slide back into the ship, closing the hatch behind you. The docking control beam begins guiding you safely clear of Monolith Burger. All right. Those engines on. Now we're looking for Ortega. Nope. A finite number served. This is Ortega. That's where we're going. Looks like we're definitely doing a second round of this game next week. This is a long flight. Flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. Let's land. That looks dangerous. With a mighty whump, you set the aluminum mallard down on the surface of Ortega. Stand up. We're going to wear that underwear we bought to keep our nether regions cool. After figuring out which side is the front, been there, you put on the thermoweave underwear. They power up automatically, keeping you comfy at all temperatures. My, this is one hot planet, but you don't care, you're beating the heat with thermoweave underwear. The planet Ortega is truly a lava lover's paradise. Volcanic activity constantly reshapes its surface, so if you have any maps older than last week, throw them out. Again, great colors. The game is really pretty. There we go. That could have been terrible. That's a nice touch. When's the last time I saved? You never did care for fondue. Next time, don't get so close to the edge. I was trying not to die. Oh, God. The little guy munching down there. Oh, really? I don't remember that. Boom, 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 ba-da-bum, boom, 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 boom. Was she a fan of any cleavage? Tell us more. You know, it's amazing if you think about this. And this sounds so much better than almost everything we've played. It's anything we've played from Sierra up to this point. Like, this must have been mind blowing if you had spent the God knows how much it cost to get a sound blaster back then. Back when you had to buy sound cards for your computer. Like, it would have been amazing. All right, let's see where we're going here. I wonder if this will be gone when we come back. Sure looks like it's going to disappear. It appears the parts of this planet's surface are not entirely stable. Better be careful or you'll end up in that lava fondue below. Now that's interesting. So we died too early to get this last time, so the fondue joke didn't quite land. I think something's about to happen here, so I'm going to save again. The planet or... Yeah, okay. We already know that. Like, look at that. That looks really nice. Especially considering this isn't even VGA. Like, the resolution isn't even VGA. You hear the roar of the pirate's scout ship taking off. The ship streaks across the sky to an unknown destination. Oh, it's actually in the... Nice. That was very much modeled on the X-Wing flying away in one of those movies, I believe. That's the moon, all right. It's known around these parts as Pestulon. There we go. Parts Pestulon. Aha! You've discovered the force beam generator, and that moon must be Pestulon. Okay. Pardon me, this program is too stupid to... Okay, yep. Look, ground. We definitely missed some points somewhere, because this walkthrough has me much higher than I actually am. The planet Earth, yeah, that's fine. Full of thermal detonators. That's no moon, yep. One of those movies. Isn't that weird that I said one of those movies? Star Wars, clearly. Get detonator. You pick up one of the detonators. Be careful, you could blow your fingers off with that thing. We're going to grab the pole, Jessica. It's all mine. The pole position now. Okay, this walkthrough's telling me to go left twice, but I find sometimes with these walkthroughs, people get really confused with left and right, because I can't go left. So I'm guessing it's telling me to go right twice. Maybe not. This sure looks impassable. Nope, I was obviously wrong. I feel like we're at the bottom of a volcano. You reach the rim of the decayed cinder cone and are overwhelmed by the sight. An impressive machine of staggering size sits in the middle of the volcanic crater. Yeah, that's what we were just looking at. It's a lot of gray potatoes. Very true. There is a way through here somewhere. I think. Not really sure. I'm going to fall off a ledge here, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that's okay, that's what it's telling me to do. There we go. You are on a platform on the rim of the volcanic crater. A stairway leads down to the base of the massive force field generator. I'm pretty tiny now. I'm so impressed with the sound. Okay, we're going to try this thing real fast. The explosion disables the force field generator. You may now travel safely to Pestulon. But now I believe the planet's about to explode too. Good thing I'm walking nonchalantly. There we go. Uh-oh, that detonator has apparently set off a chain reaction of earthquakes. You better get off this rock ASAP. Or I could just walk into a wall. Some music would be good here. There we go. That wasn't music, it was more of a sound effect, but you know. My, things have certainly changed since you were here last. That unstable rock has fallen into the simmering lava below. When in doubt, use your pole. Your brow furrows in a grim determination as you prepare for a tremendous leap. The Romanian judge gives you a 9.5, a truly outstanding jump by one of the finest young athletes we've seen this season. You'd like to try that again, but your pole seems to have fallen into the tumultuous lava below. The Romanian judge joke is pretty dated. I think that was an Olympic thing. sit, look, monitor, turn on dim engines, and take off. And that is where we're done for tonight. So this has been the first part. So let's save that so I don't forget to do it. Yes. So that's where we're done for tonight. Thank you so much. There was a good crowd tonight, actually. Yeah, this game's great. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. So we'll probably complete this next Monday. Tomorrow night, Dragon Force. Tomorrow night's a Dragon Force night. So that'll be pretty great. Dragon Force tomorrow night, and then, of course, the night off on Wednesday, and then Thursday night is Persona 5. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the support, the follows, the subs, the donations. Super appreciate all of it. Just remember, stay safe, make good choices, and stay away from each other for the most part. Have a great evening, guys. Thanks a lot.